Hola and welcome to another trip report. Today I'll be taking a local train from Lagos in the south of Portugal to Faro, which is also in the south of Portugal. It's kind of different from my normal trip reports. Normally I make trip reports on long distance trains or international trains. Well, most of these are combined. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Give me a thumbs up when you like it, and in general, when you like to see more trip reports by train, subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the video. To start with a quick comparison with the same journey by train or car. Despite the fact that these are old diesel trains, the train is way more environmental friendly. Welcome to the beautiful Algarve, the home of unstable cliffs. Apart from unstable cliffs, you can find occasionally unstable tourists here as well. Between the cliffs in Lagos you'll find some great beaches. These are absolutely stunning. Apart from that, there are some great walking trails along the coast as well. You have some great views over the sea from there. Just keep in mind, barrier-free access is not provided at these beaches. Apart from the beaches, there are some great castles and churches in Lagos. Well, they were closed on Monday, so I advise you to not visit Lagos on a Monday when you want to visit this. But we're not here to see any of this, at least I'm not making a video about that. I'll be making a video about the train from Lagos to Faro. Lagos is located on the river Rio Benjavin. On the other part from the old city and the bus station, you'll find a marina, and next to the marina you'll find the railway station. Between the railway station and the old city you'll find lots of, well, excursion companies that will all try to sell you more or less the same package. Lagos railway station is located in a lovely old building, what you can't get into anymore because it has been replaced by a flashy modern upgrade. You can still see where the old tracks used to be, and the station is for sale, so this might be a perfect location for you when you want to open up an Irish pub. The new railway station is right across the street, so it's perfectly within reach of public transport. Lagos is not being served by mainline trains. Only local trains go to and from here. Lagos is a terminal station, and despite the fact that the number of trains that do stop here is very low, you'll find quite a lot of facilities. Next to the train station you can find a taxi stand and a bus stop, although the city is within walking distance from the railway station anyway. Within the station you'll also find a small cafe. The new railway station has been built in 2003. And I have to say, the station looks pretty neat. Compared to the small number of trains that do stop here, it has quite a lot of facilities. There's a big waiting area and there are 3 ticket desks. Apart from that, there's also a cafe, what I showed you earlier, and a ticket office that sells excursions. Of course, you also find a toilet. Although there is no free Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi at all, you will find a phone booth. Well, this is something you won't find that often anymore these days. Ticket prices for these trains are really low, but you can also buy a tourist travel card. For €20.90 or €31.90 you can travel unlimited for 2 or 3 days in a row on all local trains on the Algarve. So this doesn't include only this line, but also the line from Faro to Villarreal de Santo Antonio. I do have a video on that train as well. The boat from Villarreal de Santo Antonio to Spain is not included in this ticket. Because ticket prices are really low for this train, you have to take in consideration if it's worth buying a tourist travel card. In many cases, just random tickets will be cheaper. The advantage of a tourist travel card is that it will give you a lot of freedom. You can just hop on and off whenever you like. The station of Lagos has 3 tracks. Well, it's not difficult, all trains go into the same direction. They're all heading to Faro, and some of these trains will continue to Villarreal de Santo Antonio as well. Information on signs, well, for example, where you can find the exits, where the toilets, etc., is perfectly in English and Portuguese, of course. But I do have to say, I think they can make a lot of improvements, not only here, but in other stations in Portugal as well, with digital departure indicators. Of course, they will make announcements at the station as well, so you just have to listen. These trains are just very simple. Well, they run on short distance and serve like commuter trains. They're not meant for long distances. Despite the fact that tickets are being sold as one class only, there is a small difference in, well, what kind of chairs you'll find. In one part of the train you will find chairs with a headrest and an armrest between the chairs. Well, that's basically it. For the rest, the leg space is pretty much the same. These local trains do allow you to take your bike. There's a maximum capacity of 4 bikes in this train. The biggest part of the train comes in a composition like this. Well, it's perfect actually. I mean, these trains are not meant for long distances anyway. Because these are commuter trains, you won't find the overwhelming space for your luggage. But of course, you can use your luggage racks, and between the compartments near the doors, there's quite a lot of space for your luggage as well. Above the entrance doors you will find a list of all the stations. Well, this is basically the line of all the local trains in the Algarves. There's only 1 or 2 trains per day that run the entire route. Most of the time you have to change trains in Faro. Toilets in this train are okay. Well, everything worked, they're not, well, that special. And it was clean. I guess this is one of the most important things when you want to go to a toilet. One downside, and especially on local trains in Portugal, is that you'll find a lot of graffiti on these trains. This is a pity because the views can be pretty nice, although this line is not mentioned as a pretty line. Personally, I found the comfort level of the long distance trains in Portugal, both the Intercidades and the Alfa Pendular, but also the train hotel, much better. I do have videos on all of these trains as well. From now I'll just show you some views from this route. The views will be from the other way around, so from Faro to Lagos, because I left Lagos in the evening and it was dark when I arrived in Faro.
Everyone has a weight to carry, everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime. From the highest mountain, I will love like there's nothing in my way. I believe in the heart inside me, I believe in the hope that conquers hate. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime.
I hope you liked this trip report, and when you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. When you'd like to see more trip reports by train, subscribe to my channel. See you on my next trip report.